while we're talking a bit about cloud, and I was curious how your database and data warehousing setup is. You mentioned that you're mostly cloud native, or not cloud native, but mostly all in the cloud now. And you also mentioned that you're aligned as a Microsoft shop, but I wasn't sure if you were referring to the Microsoft shop strictly for their productivity collaboration suite, or if you're also majorly aligned with Microsoft on the data side as well.
Yeah, so when we talk databases themselves, we have everything, right? So we've got large systems running Microsoft SQL. We've got small systems running Microsoft SQL. We have large systems running MariaDB slash MySQL. We have other large systems running straight MySQL, as well as small systems. So on the database side, we're kind of all over the place, depending on the need of the product. And then on the data warehousing side, we've kind of got two big flavors. One is going to be Databricks and Databricks in Amazon, so completely true native Databricks from Amazon. And then the other one is Azure Databricks, as well as Azure Synapse for data warehouse. So those are kind of the two big areas for the data warehouse.
Sure. And then, so with Databricks, are you using their like data lake setup?
We are.
Yeah. And where have you used Snowflake at all? Or at least looked at it in a competitive relation to Databricks?
What we have, we actually have two business units that had Snowflake, and we're working to move them to Databricks.
Sure. And is that more just like a technical new direction, or you just found that Databricks has a better overall offering that better suits your need?
It's more of, we think Databricks is the better solution for us, right? When I look at Snowflake, so I think let's start back. They're both trying to get to the same place, right?
Sure.
Snowflake is much more approachable for the end user. It's a little easier to ingest some of the data, and it's a more familiar feel for users who are coming from traditional data warehouses.
Okay.
Um, Databricks is much more complex upfront, right? We have to have a more skilled data engineer managing it versus a data analyst, but it's much more powerful, at least in our case. And then a price. Once we start getting at scale, the Databricks price was significantly cheaper than the Snowflake price.
Sure. And you think then you're seeing the returns on using that Databricks? And then I guess to tag on to that question, you're not having any difficulty finding the talent necessary to do this bit more advanced work?
Um, I would say we're definitely seeing the value out of it. Um, I think with any of these high level roles, it's always a challenge to find the right person. We've been fortunate enough that we had two people on staff that came from the data warehouse module that we built and have, embraced Databricks, and they also do a lot of data transformation. So the skill set was already there. They just had to kind of learn the new tool. And so we've decided to invest in, say, those two people instead of a larger team of lower educated people, or lower skill set people, I should say, that to support a Snowflake.